Welcome back. We first told you about this story yesterday, and today we give it the time it deserves. In 2015, 6-year-old Logan Tipton was home with his family when police say a man walked in as a total stranger and attacked. Logan was stabbed to death. His 2 sisters were also stabbed, but survived. Despite how horrific that attack was, Ronald Exantis, who was just released from prison yesterday, served less than half of his 20-year sentence. How did this happen? Well, in 2018, Exantis was found guilty of assault, but not guilty of murder by reason of insanity. We reached out to the Kentucky Parole Board about this case. They told us, quote, in April 2018, a jury convicted Exantis of assault second degree, including jail credit time from before trial. Exantis served 9 years, 9 months, and 25 days of his sentence prior to legally mandated release. He will stay on mandatory reentry supervision until the expiration of his sentence. So what is going on with our justice system that puts a man like this back on the streets? Let's talk about that with Logan's family, who joins me now. His mother, Heather, and his sister, Coral, are with us. Thank you both for being with us. And let us just start with how sorry we are for your loss and everything that you've been through over the past 10 years. How does it feel today to know that Exantis is back on the streets?
It's sickening, infuriating.
There's really no words to explain it. Me and my siblings, we are fearful of what's to come next.
Coral, tell me a little more about that. I mean, you were attacked in your home. This man is now back on the streets. You fear for your safety?
I do. And Ronald Exantis was not charged for murder. And that's the part that is really hard for us to grasp anyway. It's like my testimony did not matter at all. And that's truly just how I feel. I seen the man in my room killing my brother. And now he is just free. It just doesn't make sense to me.
So I would love to ask both of you. So take me back to that day in court when he was not found guilty of murder by reason of insanity. You saw it, as you pointed out, with your testimony there in court as well, Coral. I asked both of you, like, what did it feel like that day? It seems to me the fact that he is on the street is both a combination of the parole board, but also that initial trial that found him not guilty of murder.
Correct. After hearing the verdict of not guilty by reason of insanity, it kind of just felt like, what do we do now? You know, like, we can't try him again. When my mom was trying to explain it to us, me and my little sisters and brother, we were just confused. We couldn't understand the not guilty verdict. I could understand maybe guilty by reason of insanity because this whole crime, this whole case is truly insane. It's sick. And
right.
It's just, there's no words.
It broke my heart. My heart was already broken, but it really broke me when they basically told us nobody killed Logan, nobody was going to be held responsible. All I could really do at that point was beg them to give him the max that they could give him for the assault charges. There was nothing else we could do. And I still feel helpless. And now he's out, like, walking the streets among us. Like, what do we do?
I'm curious, Heather, has this hung over you as well? Knowing from that day forward that he was only in jail for assault and that he would be eligible for parole, has this day haunted you that he would one day be out there once again?
Yes, it has definitely haunted all of us. My husband and I, we had to take a step back from everything to be able to actually grieve. The whole trial process and everything, it was just all a whirlwind. And then that happened, and Dean and I, we just had to take a step back and heal. And we're not fully healed, but I'm stronger now, and he's stronger now. And I feel like maybe we can do something now. Maybe it took him getting out after 10 years for people to see what's going on. that this has happened and we need to do something about it. Something has to be done.
Well, I've seen the quote that your husband has given, that if he ever runs into Xanthus on the street, that he will kill Xanthus. And I can imagine almost every father out there who can place themselves in the situation would feel the same way. I know that I would feel the exact same way as Dean.
Absolutely.
But last question for you. What should be done? You point out this has galvanized you. It's given you fortitude and hopefully pointed out to others what can be done. What should be done? There's a lot of focus here. The parole board, the jury, the judge, the laws in Kentucky. Where do you point to the failure here that put this man back on the street?
We were told that, and the parole board has always denied his parole. We were told that my children got a call in June saying that he would be released for mandatory reentry supervision in October. Apparently, that was a law that was made by the General Assembly. We need help, I believe, federally. This needs to be something that's nationwide. If somebody is that insane that they murder a sleeping little boy that's in his bed that was no threat to him at all whatsoever, that had in the past, prior to Logan's death, exhibited violent tendencies towards children, something needs to be done with these people. There needs to be a place for them to go, not just for a few years, like until the end of their life. There needs to be something somewhere that these people can go. I don't know if it's a mental institution. I don't know the answer to that question, but this is unacceptable. There has to be something done.
Totally agree. Insanity does not excuse you or mitigate the fact that you took, in your case, your son's life. And I'm really sorry, your son and your brother, Coral. I'm really sorry that is where you are right now as a family. And we do pray not just for your healing, but for your safety as well. So thank you for sharing your story with us here today.
Thank you. Absolutely. Thank you.
Okay. Logan was just 6 years old. Hey, it's Will Cain. Click here to subscribe to the Fox News channel on YouTube. It's the best way to get our latest interviews and highlights. And click to subscribe to the Will Cain podcast for full episodes right now.